Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back to Good Things for Good People, a little tiny YouTube channel with great big dreams of changing the world with positivity. We're going to change the world for good instead of negative. Isn't that an interesting idea? We've all seen social media used for negative and destructive and depressing situations. But you and I, can change that. We can use these tools that YouTube has provided us to be able to affect a positive change in lives. Maybe a small positive change, maybe a big positive change. Either way, positive change is going to be, well, a positive thing. The whole idea here is we're going to build ourselves a small channel, maybe a big channel, that's going to encourage positivity and giving and philanthropy and charity and doing good things for good people, random acts of kindness, that kind of stuff. And as we do that, and as you spend time watching this video, it's going to generate revenue for the channel, which we can then use to do good things for good people. It's as simple as that. No donations required. Don't have to spend anything other than time. I don't want anything from you other than a few minutes out of your day, maybe every other day, up to you. We do these videos every single day. If you could watch them every single day, that's awesome. If you can't watch it every single day, that's okay. I understand. Try to catch up when you can. We're going to try to walk you guys through this as a daily thing. I want to keep super, super personal with this because I think there's a lot of people that really believe in this process. And as we're seeing it grow, we are just over 30 days into this process. And as we're seeing it grow, the chances that this is going to kind of become a positive thing and that it's really going to happen. This is not just some whim of some random dude on YouTube. This is really actually happening. We're seeing that this is going to really be a thing. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be a huge thing right off the bat. You know, we're not going to be a big channel right off the bat, probably. You know, we're a month in. We're not even a quarter of the way to getting monetized. But it's trending that way. It's trending towards the point where we're going to get monetized. And then we start making money off the channel. The way that works, for those of you who don't know, you're going to watch a channel, you're going to watch a video, and you're going to get a pre-roll, a mid-roll, and a post-roll ad. So before the video runs, you're going to get an ad or two. You're going to get an ad or two in the middle of the video. You're going to get an ad or two at the end of the video. What happens is YouTube actually splits that revenue with the content creator. So if they get $10 to be able to run that ad, the content creator would get some split of that, $5, $6, something like that. And we can use that money for good. It's not going to be to buy me another car that I don't need, or a more comfortable house that I don't need, or go on a vacation that I don't have time for. You got plenty of other YouTube channels to watch for that kind of thing. What I want to do with this channel is I want to use it, keep it focused on positive stuff, on helping people on a micro level. I don't want to get real big. I'm okay with getting real big. If we get huge, awesome. That just means we're going to be able to impact more people. But I don't want to get into the point where we're giving away a house to somebody or a car to somebody or anything like that, at least not for the very foreseeable future. I want to keep it to the point where we can make small impacts for lots and lots of people. Lots of little tiny positive acts for people build up over time. Whether it's you doing something positive, whether it's me doing something positive, whether it's somebody doing something positive for you, all of those things, it just keeps on building and we can keep this thing rolling. We can really put some positivity out there in the world. And realistically, I know it sounds stupid, but we truly actually can change the world. All we got to do is try. Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean it can't be done. I believe in us. I think we can do this, and I really appreciate everybody that's on board for this project so far. I want to talk about one specific conversation I just had actually a little bit ago. My very good friend Corey, whom I have not seen in far too long, reached out to me, and he has been 100% on board with this Good Things for Good People process. He is very much interested in helping out. And Corey is a very giving, very, very nice guy. If you ever met Corey, you'd love Corey. And he has done a fantastic job of sharing the Facebook page for Good Things for Good People, which, if you didn't know, there is a Facebook page for Good Things for Good People. So if you are on Facebook, find Good Things for Good People. The neat thing is, when you subscribe to that page, or you join that page, follow the page, you can invite your friends on Facebook to it. So you can either go in and you can individually invite people that you think might be interested in this, or You could invite your whole friends group. And you never know how many of those people may be interested in this. The nice thing is, this is a version of charity that doesn't even require you to put pants on. Now, if you want to put pants on, that's fine. If you don't want to put pants on, whatever. It's not awkward for me. If you want to sit in your living room in your robe and watch these videos, whatever. Doesn't bother me at all. All we need is watch time. It's a numbers game at this point in time. We need to grow. So if you invite 100 people and only 5 people join, 95% negative rate. That's terrible. Whatever. Look on the bright side. You got 5 more people on the page. You got 5 more people that are possibly going to donate their time to be able to improve this page. Now, the other thing is, if you happen to be a YouTube content creator, you have an even more powerful tool because you can share this kind of thing to your community page. Down at the very bottom there's a share button that you can click on. If you are a content creator, click on that button and you can share it to your community page, which will go out to your most devoted viewers on your YouTube channel, which is a cool little way of being able to show a little bit of extra love to the channel and bring in some of your most devoted and conscientious viewers. Now, it may generate 2 people. It may generate 3 people. It may generate no people. Who knows? But anything is better than nothing, and the worst they can say is, no, thank you. That's it. That's the worst they can say. So, if you haven't before, if you are a content creator, think about it. I would appreciate it. If you're not on Facebook, if you're not a content creator, which most of you are probably not, if you are on Facebook, make sure you join our Facebook group, our Facebook page. If you're interested in that and if you believe in this message, share it to your people on Facebook. Because everything we can do to grow this thing makes that process grow faster and faster and faster. It's just going to take a couple of weeks, and we're going to be rocking and rolling. We're going to be making revenue. We're going to be able to impact people on a much larger basis than we currently do. Not that we're not impacting people right now, but it's a great feature. Anyway, back to what Corey and I were talking about. So Corey reached out to me, and he said, dude, I got to tell you this story. He was sitting at Applebee's at the bar, getting himself a dinner and a drink, and he was getting ready to share this most recent video on his Facebook page. And he asked for his tab from the bartender, and the bartender said, it's already been paid for. You don't have a tab. A couple just left, paid for your meal, for your drink. Corey was absolutely flabbergasted. Why would somebody do that? And it's amazing that he was literally in the process. He's just really come on to this thing as we started this. He was posting about this kind of thing, and it happened to him. Somebody paid forward and did a good thing for him. How cool is that? There are lots of people out there that are good people. There are lots of people out there that want to see our country back to the point where we value each other, that we take care of each other, and we do good things for each other. It's a bad time for a lot of people right now, but there are still lots and lots of good people out there. And if we can get them all on the same team together, man, we could make some difference. I'm telling you. I thought it was a really cool story, and I'm glad Corey told me about it. He and I ended up talking for like 45 minutes tonight, which, my shame that I haven't seen that gentleman in forever. We'll definitely have to get together here soon, but thank you very much, Corey, for sharing that story with me. I do very much appreciate it. And that's exactly what I want to hear. That's exactly the kind of thing that I want to encourage. Now, it doesn't have to be the monetary thing. It doesn't have to be you giving away, buying somebody dinner or paying for or tipping the check like I did the other night. It doesn't have to be any of those kinds of things that are monetary. If you can do that kind of thing, great. If not, there's lots of other ways you can make positive influences on other people. Call somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. Just say, hey, how you doing? What's going on with you these days? Hold the door open for somebody. Carry somebody's groceries. There's all kinds of things. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, there's all kinds of things you can do. Old school ways of treating people nicely. Slow down. Now, part of that is the fact that I just spent a week in East Tennessee, and I very much could feel that back in my body as I spent time around folks that are just lots of really good folks. They care about their neighbors. They care about their family members. They're a little bit slower pace than us crazy people that live in the city here, but there's a thing. Southeastern United States people, there's a reason that they have the reputation they have for hospitality. And that kind of thing can really make a heck of an influence on somebody. So if you have an opportunity tomorrow or tonight or Monday or whenever, keep your eyes open, spot that opportunity, and make an effort to make something happen for somebody. You would be surprised how good it makes you feel by changing somebody else's life for good. Even if it's just putting a smile on a stranger's face, you would be surprised. Anyway, that's all of the monologuing I want to do this evening. I do go over analytics with everybody pretty much every day, and I want to go over that real quick with you guys so you can see exactly how well things are going. We could talk about the wins, and we could talk about what I actually learned personally, or verified that I knew, here in the last 48 hours or so. So let's dive into some analytics. Okay, so here is our YouTube dashboard for the day. 435 subscribers, which is awesome. Super excited to see that. Even more exciting, Good Morning America, how are you? Has 784 views. How about them apples? 10 hours and 45 minutes. How about them apples? It is the best short we have done in the last 10 shorts. That's pretty exciting. Average view duration is more than 100%. It's got 64 likes. And check this out. We can see we've also picked up 4 subscribers. If you happen to be one of those 4 subscribers who came over here, good to have you aboard. Welcome to the project. So that's really cool. I'm very excited to see that. Now, the interesting thing that I have learned here is it's all about view percentage. As you can see here, 109.6%. People are watching this entire video, and they're staying around for slightly more than 100% of it. What that does is YouTube sees, okay, these people are not swiping away. They're not continuing on. They're staying here. And then it pushes it out to more people. So it's not just going to go to people who are subscribers. It's going to go out to people who are not subscribers. I'll show you the analytics of that. Check that out. 93.8% of the people who have watched this video are not subscribed. Now, how did I do that, you may ask? I'm smart. So, if you want somebody to pay attention to the whole message you have to give, what's the best way to do it? Make it a short message. Keep it short. Keep it interesting. Keep that person engaged. Hopefully I've engaged you. And they stayed around for the full 9 seconds. Oh, ghetto bird. They stayed around for the full 9 seconds and even to 10 seconds. But because they did stay around for the whole thing, YouTube sees the fact that, hey, people are paying attention to this. I'll push it out there. Let's see where it goes. It's actually still growing, so we'll see where that ends up maybe tomorrow. Hopefully it catches on and keeps going. But at the moment, I'm excited for the 4 new people that joined, and thanks for being here. Hopefully you hang around for the long-form content. Now, well, there went my other phone. As for the longer-form content, let's get down here and look at yesterday's video. We had just hit 420 subscribers, and this is our analytics for that video. It's got 112 views as of last night's numbers, and 200 or almost 21 watch hours. Picked up 3 subscribers. So again, if you happen to be one of those subscribers that came over, I appreciate that. Now, the interesting thing here is I did not cheat these numbers at all. This is just analytics that did it by itself. Sometimes I do share these views over to the larger Lucor YouTube channel, and it will kind of goose these numbers, and we'll see a big jump there. I did not do that on this video. So this is legitimately how that video is performed. You can see over here on the side, the channel pages thing was 4.4%. Normally when I share that, it's going to be like 20 or 30%. So big change there. I'm super excited to see where this is so far. Now, again, we can go in here and we can look at our audience. Well, actually, let's look at our engagement first. We go to our engagement. How about that? 11 minutes of average watch time. That's awesome. Almost 5 minutes longer than average, which is fantastic, which is how we're getting more watch time out of fewer hours. And if we drill into that a little bit further, and we go to our audience here, and go down, now you can see it's 91% subscribed versus 8.3% not subscribed. But if we get in here, both subscribed and not subscribed groups have a really solid average watch time. Subscribed folks were around for 12 minutes, non-subscribed were around for 8 minutes, which is awesome. So thank you very much for that. I am super glad that you guys were on board for the We Hit 420 Subscribers video. And we're still growing, and I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me. This is going to be a really fun project. I'm really excited to see how this works. Currently, we're at 435, and I know we've got a lot more in it. We're going to keep on rolling in the right direction. Let me show you one last thing before I let you go for the rest of the evening. So here is our total dashboard, right? In the past 28 days, we have 17.7 thousand views. We are 655 watch hours. We've picked up 187 subscribers in the last 28 days. Now, we are past the original 28 days, so the channel is now starting to compare versus the 28 days previously. So these are going to be rolling numbers from here going forward. But if we look at views, they were pretty solid from the day before last. Went down just a tiny little bit, but the watch time barely ticked down at all. 33 hours versus 31 hours. If we can keep this kind of thing going, where it's staying pretty level or it's climbing, that's your recipe for success. Go to subscribers. We picked up a few subscribers yesterday. We picked up 6, which is great, and I can tell you today is going to be even better than that. So we're going to be back up here in the positive direction, above maybe 15 or 16 on the day, depending on how this video goes up tonight. So all of those good things are exciting. As far as total progress towards monetization, we are at 683 public watch hours. Now, in order to get fully monetized, you need 4,000 public watch hours, and you need 1,000 subscribers. The 1,000 subscribers, I know we're going to get it. It's just a matter of when. The watch hours, I know we're going to get it. It's just a matter of when. The nice thing is, as we build the channel, as we get more people that are involved in it and more people that are around for it, the bigger, the faster that improves. The faster we pick up those watch hours. If we double the amount of subscribers that we have to 900 subscribers, we're going to get, hopefully, twice as many watch hours per day. So it's a snowball effect. It's going to keep building and building and building. We've just got to keep staying on course. We've got to keep people engaged, keep people watching, keep building the team. That's what it's all about. That's all it takes. There's no magic sauce to this. It just works the process. And the process will work. We've just got to all stay committed to it. I'm going to stay committed to it. I know a lot of you guys are going to stay committed to it. And I'm looking forward to bringing a lot more people onto the team and making this thing one heck of a force for good. I know we can do it. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great Sunday, or great rest of your Saturday. Have a great Sunday morning. I will see you folks tomorrow.